Hi, Taurus Rising. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine from Carrot 144. Very happy, very grateful, and very blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their rising signs, like me, in the zodiac sign of Taurus. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread, and then we'll get a major arcana. And then we'll get a card from the End of the World as We Know It deck, created by me, that has the lunar phases and zodiac signs. Everything's been pre-shuffled here for you, so let's go ahead and begin. I hope that everyone is doing well, feeling well, and staying blessed. Alright, let's get your first card for Taurus Rising for love. We have the Six of Swords, Six of Wands, alright. Nine of Swords, somebody can't stand it. And it most likely is this person here. Alright, so you moved away from choppy waters, moving towards calmer waters, having success with someone here, and because of that, news being delivered to this person here who cannot stand it. I do get this person may have tried to manipulate a situation. I'm also getting the World card. I also get to that someone has really tried to manipulate something. So much so that as the truth is being spoken or seen, it's almost like automatic for this person to try to manipulate energy or air or someone's mind to have them believe something versus what automatically comes through when it comes to your intuition. So I would say right away, go with what it is that comes to you rather than second guessing yourself after the fact. Period. And I'll repeat that, after the fact. Period. And that's what this is. That's it. What I do get is that there's success here with you and someone here. Whether you be the masculine or the feminine energy. The 2 sixes, I do get that being connected to the Lovers card that's in this deck. And I also get that the Six of Swords are moving away from choppy waters. Is moving away from this person who's now on the other side, wanting to still be relevant when they're not. And it's going to be exactly what I said. Moving away from choppy waters, you having great success. I get also too laying 5 of Wands energies down. There being no fighting, there being no contest. Maybe that's why the song Hands Down was playing as I opened up your reading here. Someone in their head about it being this person. And then the red color association, I get that being relevant as to why this energy was being picked up according to this person. I also get this being this person. This 5 energy is going to be related to this energy of the 5 of Wands here. And that's it. And there's a feminine energy here, but this will be the feeling overall for this person here who's in their head. I also get karmic return, tower energy also here too. Someone in major regrets. All these cups are spelled also too in the Five of Cups here. Normally you would see 3 cups and then 2 cups standing. This person has destroyed any and everything that is within them, around them, and surrounding them. So I also get very toxic energy, especially with the 2 low vibrational 5 energies coming through. Those 2 5s also create a 10 of endings. But it's desolate. There's no sun. It's a lot of darkness. A lot of anger, a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy, a lot of manipulation, a lot of no. This person had an opportunity possibly with you and they blew it. Let's get your money card. Overall, though, outside of this, you have success here. And then I was going to mention, I noticed the formation of that Six of Swords, the 4 Wands in this particular deck here. It's aligning with the formation of this person here. And given that this is a 6 and this is a 6 here, I do get this being the same energy and the same person. So in the past, and I'm getting the same energy now for this read, but divine feminine energy will be here. Shape-shifting energy, Scorpio energy could be significant for you. Also a fucus. And then recognition, recognizing true divine partners and soulmates. Also being a part of this energy here too. This masculine energy that's here could be a dancer. They're also victorious along with you with the crown here if you're the divine feminine. And I do get this being a divine masculine. But they're holding a wand. They have great skill. Very flexible. They may be double jointed. I'm getting like specifically designed and made for certain reasons. As far as how it is that they deliver what it is that they do. Could be connected to dancing. I do see the ballet shoes on here. And that being hot, that being completely sexy, it may have been made fun of. But this being something that I get that this divine masculine has had to overcome. It being also about them being actually strong and being in connect and being powerful. Not being part of the reason why the lion is here. Because this will be the energy from within them. Divine feminine energy. And then also seeing this on the outer. There's great confidence here. There's bravery. Strong representation. Someone taking up for their man. And I get that being about coming away from 3D construct. And being strong and coming in and whooping ass on anyone who fucks with either one of you two. And it's not, and I'm also getting, it's not violent. It's not what you would typically get as like some part of 3D programming where it's actually physical violence. Whooping ass is actually being in your power, taking your power and being in your power and owning your power and utilizing that power in ways that are going to manifest greatness. Success being the greatest avengement and not revenge. So I do get that here. Very abundant energy, golden energy. I also get 2 crocodile energies where it could be divine masculine moving away from 2 particular energies who are straight crocky. Illumination with the sun. This will be part of the lion energy, the sun being the ruler of Leo. And we are moving into a beautiful Leo season here. Happy birthday to all of you Leo babies out there. But the sun is shining and it's shining bright. This is also cleansing, healing, clarification, happiness, joy, seeing the light of day, clouds moving away, and it just being completely radiant and shining the truth on everything. The happiness, the badness, everything. I get to these 5 wands being down on the ground, that being about it, there being no, I think I said this already, but no contest, no competition. Six Swords will be here. Saying goodbye to the past, that being the choppy waters. The choppy waters, holding on to these crocodiles, where I get, they wanted, like, you can see it here too. There's no water here. But I feel like because this divine masculine has moved away from what does not serve them and has grabbed this healing staff, that being the staff that's in their hand, and this being a Two of Cup energy, I'm getting a Fucus being connected to this, where I just did the Ophiuchus Rising reading, and that was a revelation about them representing the double snake of the Two of Cups that's in the Caduceus, and that Caduceus actually has a lion's head on it. So I do get this being a part of that, with that representation being right the fuck here in the same spot for 2-6 cards. So what I'm also getting, I love being a high priestess, because these channels, it just brings about so much. It's so nice. Anyway, I just had to say that. But what I'm seeing is, I was speaking on water. Crocodiles belong in the water. Like, I feel that because this divine masculine decided to move on, as he was moving on, these crocodiles wanted to stay. And this will speak to elevating and ascending. And they're not able to. You can see where I feel like they tried to come to the surface and out of the water, and ended up drying the fuck up in this beautiful warm energy of fire that we have here. Because they're not meant to be there. So then they turn into statues. Sun dunes. That's also what I'm getting here too. Sand dunes. I don't even know what that shit is. Alright. And then I did see the pyramid. I also get that being connected to a past life connection, and that being associated to the divine feminine here. Chilling under the shades. The money trees. Holly berry, a holly bloom. Pick your poison, tell me what you do. Alright, I was going to add that to my playlist, but I can do that later. Okay, so swords will be air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Wands is fire. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then the 2 6s together create the 12th house energy of Pisces is coming through. So that could be significant also. And I do get with Pisces being 12th house, I get a sense of a new cycle that's coming through, a new beginning. And then double sun energy is also coming through, where I see it here in the 6 of Swords, and it's surrounding the crown, throat chakra, like the chakra, the upper chakras. Upper chakras will be feminine energy. So it's almost like seeing the light of day, being connected and balanced. When it comes to yin and yang energy, masculine, feminine energy, and then the sun being here, 2 suns illuminating truth. Let's get your money card for Taurus rising. Jupiter will be significant for the divine masculine also too. Money card for Taurus rising. Okay, those wanted to fall first, and then that wanted to fall second. So I get this applying just with the face that still wants to be seen, that looks exactly like this. Manipulating energy, it will be this person here. Or it could be an accomplice. I'm also getting that here too. Someone that this person has whipped as their little bitch to do their work, their dirty work, some of their dirty work. To get most of their work that they do, they don't trust anyone else to do it. And so they give them little bits and pieces, this person here, to do what it is that they feel that they're competent enough to do. So making this person feel less than also too, and like they're nothing, but gaslighting them to believe that they're actually, with what it is that they've asked them to do, that's going to make them important. And that's why this person is making the decision to do wrong, because this person is in your money. And this also came through in the Aries rising reading that I just did. The same damn card. So that's why also too I'm getting this association. You can see how those look alike there. They may spend a lot of time together, so much so that they're beginning to blend in and look alike. You know how if people spend so much time together, they start looking alike? That applies for pets too. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at this here. And we'll do this here. Oh, so they still want to be seen. So we have the Queen of Swords reversed. And I do get it being associated with this energy here. This is backstabbing, betrayal. It could even be this person here. Lovers, that Lovers card that I mentioned in reference to this is in reverse. So someone doing some backstabbing, betrayal energy to attempt to come against you and your person here. You can see here, this is going to be the same energy of what's in the Lovers of this deck here. And we'll go ahead, if I can remember, because I deep channel here, but if I can remember, we'll take a look here. But you can see here how these cards are very similar. So we got in-house and then we got out-house. Take what resonates for that. Someone trying to make somebody slaves. This is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and see what's after this here. The end of Juju. This card has come through as a Page of Pentacles Juju card, and I'm not going to pull out these other cards to show this. It's come through. If you've been following for some time, you're going to know exactly what this is. And it's going to be the same gaze. It's energy, and you can see it and you can feel it. But it'll apply for what's here. This being over, it's being illuminated. And this all in your money. It being seen. See the Hierophant here. I do get this being Divine Masculine, who may have been perpetrated by this person. Divine Masculine being here. Why it is that they're moving away. You can see what's all happening here. And this being about money. Contract energy is also a part of this here too. And then the scope going right on these energies here to show. And everyone's seeing it. There's a crowd of people here. Eight of Wands. Here will be communication. I do get this being about, like, for this Eight of Wands, I've gotten aggressive communication. And so the in-house and the out-house, I do see that with the Four of Wands representing the home. And this being two different people. Here is what I'm getting. So the action of what's taking place here, trying to kayak. Okay, so the violent energy that I spoke on will come from this here. And this being what this is here. At the back of this Hierophant here. Coming right towards him. So I do get this being like light, and it being covered in Tower energy from the start with the negative intent. I get this being negative intent. So coming towards this Hierophant, as this Hierophant is seeing the truth, almost like a distraction to say, hey, don't look that way. And it coming from the King of Cups, the manipulating energy, where I also get this being the same person. The look away energy, that's going to be a part of the manipulating and pretending that they don't see shit. hiring or manipulating someone to do their dirty work. Alright, so the saga continues. I don't see you anywhere in this, so I think we're going to actually get some more cards for you here. So to continue on, this will be the accomplice energy. This shit being over. I do get this being a lot of you here. Where I mentioned the world card, it'll be an ending to this association here, with this coming after this card here. This is about karmic cycle endings connected to fixed energies. All of these signs around here, Taurus being included, is going to be a part of this. But I do get this also being supportive energy. The world card is also a card of 21 that comes together to create a 3. So then I also get Empress energy with this as well. I'm sipping on my black cherry lemonade, sorry. But this will also be that new cycle energy that I picked up on. And moving into new. 7 of Swords. So stealing, betrayal, deception, and wanting it to be concealed, but it's not concealed at all. Oh, goodness. Someone was stealing your money. Your money being here. Thank the Lord. Alright, so this is just more evidence of something being seen. You ended a cycle. This person was salty in their head and then reacted and did shit that they shouldn't have been doing. It'll all be here with the 7 of Swords and everything that I said here. And then when I spoke on that Queen of Swords reversed, here's that Lovers. And this being a card of 6. The 6 is being here. You and your person. And people just hating. It could have been some kind of extortion. Shit that's not even relevant. I feel stuff that you don't even get yourself involved in to even know or care about it. And whatever's been done towards you, connected to your money, is being bounced back to these individuals, especially with it being illuminated. The yellow energy for this person here will be significant, where they may have tried to perpetrate also too. I'm seeing yellow here also, and that being important for the warmth. I also wanted to mention before I started this reading, I had to turn on my space heater, and it's fucking August. I don't know what that's about, but I did get the message of artificial heat, artificial fire, fake, 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 and fake, fake, fake. And I might even make your thumbnail the picture that I took right before I did your reading. I took a picture of my little fireplace space heater. So, this being over, money coming in here for you, things being illuminated, you have blessings here significantly. And this is simply going to be about the love connected to your money, where I've gotten this for twin flame energies, and that being important as far as destined situation in this lifetime that many and most will not understand because they are not twin flames. Queen of Swords reverse will also be about someone lying, gossiping, and saying shit that's not true. But you got truth. Truth is truth, and truth will always be seen. It's being seen, and now you're rich. Bish. Okay, let's leave this here. And I'm actually going to leave this down here because I feel you've majorly completed this, and this is actually what's important here for you, especially with what came through here And it being the connection that I picked up here, and this being you and your person here. I'm even seeing, like there's, and I'm not even going to say that, because what's existing for you and your person, and here's the recognition with the tree that I mentioned, the illumination of what is to be. I feel coming into this for Divine Masculine, it's the growth of what's here that's now bringing harmony and balance. This will be great harmony and balance here too. And then here's the yin and yang symbol that I mentioned also as well. The Merkaba, that's going to be significant as the energetic source, galactic source, and telepathic connection. Galactic, and it's just a beautiful energy that comes through when you and your person are aligned. And it's not desolate energy, it's not dry, it's very warm, it's very loving, it's very comfortable, it's very nourishing, and when you and your person come together, it helps to heal the motherfucking world. And these people wanted to try to keep you from that, siphoning energy to try to benefit in some kind of way, and it's going to be a no on that. We'll just go ahead and we'll do this here. We'll leave that there. So then all of the sixes that you do have here, 3D programming would have you to believe that it's devilish, and maybe that was a part of the lies and the gossip. But 666 actually represents true love, agape love, unconditional love. And so also wanting to prevent that truth from coming through, because as these blocks have been removed, karmic cycle being completed successfully, the love is coming through. Let's get your U card. That's so beautiful. This is probably one of my most favorite lovers cards. That's so pretty. This is a shit. Alright, let's get your U card for Taurus rising. Down low at my top, lay back. See me riding 24 with a chopper in the back. Sabotage. And it's that low vibrational 5 energy connected to what's in this stack here. That might end up being over here in this stack here. Eight of Pentacles reverse. And I get this being sabotage on you being relieved of having to do any shit that you don't want to do. So you may be in a situation, or may have been in a situation that was not related to your dreams at all. Prince of Swords. The Empress. Alright. So this is more manipulation that wants to come through, where someone's face does not want to be seen. The Eight of Pentacles lately has come through as the Queen of Pentacles energy. So I do get this being a Queen of Pentacles reverse. And it could be someone hiding behind feminine energy. Where I get, look at that. And how they ended up right next to the Seven of Swords. With the Pentacle energy. And so I get also to them not even being a true Queen or King of Pentacle, or even a King for that matter. And then this Princess of Pentacles being on their face here, it's very similar to what's here. And so this will come through as someone wanting to block. This Prince of Swords is someone who's receiving truth coming from the Empress. But the reverse pentacle energies are, a loss. It's instability, impracticality. I'm getting hating children, like not being a lover of children, a destroyer. I'm getting that. And I don't like it. Very destructive energy. That's when my world spins around. So, I mean, what I see here is sabotage and wanting to block when it comes to a connection that has everything to do with everything that is meant for you in this lifetime and what's destined. And I get this being this energy here. And I don't feel that the Prince energy being here, it's actually twin flame shit. Twin flames may differ. Most twin flames will differ. And I've got a few ashes. Let me get that off there. Most twin flames will differ in age significantly, and that possibly being a part of the lies and being made fun of, being mistreated, or, being made to believe that a certain connection or relationship is supposed to look a certain way. Like too many people getting involved in a true love connection, and fucking it up. That's what I get. And so then the world card energy with the 3 here just confirms the Empress energy that I picked up here. All 4 queens in one, being completely fantastic, fantabulous, multifaceted, multitasker, creating all things new, able to birth things new. Mother energy could be significant also. And I do get the Prince of Swords being Emperor energy, that being counterpart energy, but this just being here to show, because this has come through as, and the last time this card came through, I'm picking up that same energy. But this will be someone who's being delivered truth from a High Priestess energy who is going to be this Empress energy, the recognition of the truth. And how they bring the rain, how they bring the waters, they bring the love, and what they represent, and it being seen. And so it'll be that energy. You can see it's almost the same expression. Super beautiful energy, highly magnetic and attractive, and has been completely disrespected. Sitting pretty all the while, in their knowing, as divinity, that regardless of what happens on a bad connotation, it's going to be always working in their favor because of the work that they've done in past lives and what they continue to do in this lifetime. And not putting up with anyone's bullshit because they've done the work. I did put that there. You have success in your money here too. Obviously, I energetically wanted to put that there. Let's just put this all here because this is all going to be you. And then we'll do this here. But your shit was sabotage. And I don't get this being about gossip. I get this being a younger Emperor energy, where the Empress is going to be older. And then having this little bird. Here's that bird. It's the birds. The birds. Cuckoo. Scorpio energy. Could be a Scorpio. This King of Wand. Connected to whoever it is that they sent to do their shit. And now they're in reverse. Going down. It's also what I get there too. Going down for trying to take you and your person down and keep you from what is rightfully yours as your abundance, connected to both love and money. Also want to mention, with the world card being present, that being a 3, this being a 3, comes together to create a 6. So it's written in the stars for you. Regardless of any kind of manipulation, no one can manipulate truth. No one can manipulate God's work. No one can manipulate energetic law. And that having nothing to do with 3D programming, and having to do with God and God himself. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh my fucking word. I'm done! Holy shit. Okay, I don't even want to do no more cards. That was pretty dope. Look at that shit. That's so cute. So I also get, this whole situation, everything happens for a reason. We sign up for what we sign up for before we even hit this planet. Given the opportunity to be here is a gift in itself. So coming here and fucking shit up, it's not gonna be good for whoever is in this little stack here behind this world card. This has helped. This has helped the divine masculine to go through a transformation. I see a transformation here, going from a boy to a man. And with the song Motivation playing right now, I just get that being connected to the recognition for the Empress. And them having their man's back, whooping ass, and representing for their boo-bae. Whether they wanted to or not, there may have been times that they wanted to say fuck it. But because of what's meant and what's designed, you are connected as soulmates. The amount of love that's here with the amount of sixes that are here, because you do have the fourth six that wanted to come through on top of the 3 sixes here. And so that's 24. That actually creates another motherfucking 6. So you have the energy of 4, and I just said, oh my goodness. I just said 4. So the amount of 4 is here with those 6s connected to this 4, and the 6 that you make. 6 times 4 is 24. Somebody got that. I'm not going to repeat. I could repeat it, but I don't want to repeat it. That was a complete channel. But that's also confirmation of the design between you and your person here. This is so pretty. Emperor and Empress coming through. And the Emperor is showing up here. Showing up for themselves. Showing up for the world. Showing up for their Empress. Showing up even for their kids. This could be a dad here too. I see chakra energies with their throne. And I'm just going to relay what I just picked up from myself being a Taurus rising. Last year I was a part of some kind of concoction, probably related to what's back here, where I was doing church pictures, and I was located in Nebraska for quite some time. But one of the churches that I was at for quite some time, and we were there for, I want to say, at least 3 weeks. Getting to come home on the weekends and whatnot, but then having to go back out there and stay. But this particular church, it had almost what looks like is here in this Emperor card with the beautiful rainbow energy. So I do get 144 being associated with this, and this being about also to recognition with the divine masculine of the truth within themselves, and getting away from 3D programming and false beliefs, false truths, things that have kept them from really living according to their soul's purpose and doing what's right and doing what's fair, as the law of the land created by God. So I get anointing energy, blessed energy, being one who anoints, and this being about the spiritual connection. This is just, my heart is it's lighting up like 15 million Christmas trees. So we have the energy of 7 here with this connect together, and that's speaking to the overall balance. But I also get angelic message and angelic guidance, and being guided and being on the right path, following one's guidance, your soul's purpose. And when you do that, the beauty that comes through here. This is a card of Aries, and that's probably why I mentioned the Aries reading. This is so pretty. Fours are also Cancerian energy, fourth house energy of Cancer, stability, security, unconditional. It'll be the beautiful, strong 6 energy. And then even so, with all of those 6s, it gets even deeper. Because Cancerian energy is super, super depths. Deep, 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 deep. And that's going to apply for this beautiful union here too, and how deep it really goes. And it goes beyond sex. When these two become one, oh my gosh. And that's probably why all this shit was happening. Look what it came to here. All this shit was happening to try to keep that from happening because someone's super jelly. They may have had opportunity and they passed it up. Fucked it up. I did say that before. It wasn't meant to be though. This was meant to be. But the 6 energy will be 6th house energy of Virgo. That'll be the hermit energy, the healing energy, going deep within, being great healers, being those of enlightenment and truth. Also, I'm getting protecting energies and protecting self. But maybe realizing that, it's cool with one. It's better with 2. And that being about the soulmate recognition from within. And then seeing this on the outer. This is a glorious reading here. I love this. And then this bird here is like, hey, don't put me in that shit. Look at my distinction here. I got gems in my mouth. So if anyone's wondering, that wanted to just be spoken and be said. But here's the world card. And that'll also speak to what's here. But I also feel that this world energy is about healing the world. Being here is a beautiful soul energy who's here to help heal the world. But also in that process, being gifted everything that they see as the world and being offered the world, where I'm even seeing the cross energy going around what looks like a world energy also too. The wand energy being here, the healing staff right here, and it not being something of abuse or for abuse, and then the wand even being here with the Empress and the world card. I love this song too. Thank you, Carrie Underwood. Alright, let me stop. So, Taurus Risings, your channel title that I have for you is Peppered Popcorn. Popcorn has been significant as far as catching the bad guys and sitting back, sitting pretty, this being in the knowing, sitting pretty and being in the knowing while all cackalaking was going on. 434 I just seen on the timer here. But for everything that has been going on while the Empress has become the Empress, the Empress doesn't become the Empress by just walking into it. You go through shit and you overcome and you conquer, knowing your truth and your power, increasing on that, and then helping others to come into theirs. So this being success for the Empress also here too. Helping her boo babe to be that beautiful emperor and to know their truth and to really step into this and be of empowerment. This is powerful. I love this. I love this. All right. Cheers to those that this resonates for. This is so pretty. Let's get your major arcana. I didn't realize I talked for 43, 44 minutes here. Oh my goodness. Seems like it's only been 10. And that could be a mesmerizing energy that may have been mistaken for the juju that's actually here. This is integral shit. We don't harm people in order to ascend and rise up. You have the power from within you. Everyone has power from within themselves to create whatever it is that they wish or desire. There's no need to go against others in order to try to gain, because you're not really gaining. You're only making it worse for self. Get your major arcana card for Taurus rising. And this fell, I don't know what reading that was. This fell in the same way towards the Empress to try to throw a hit. And it coming from who I just showed with that same damn expression on their face. And also notice when I lifted this up, it went right to this King of Wands. Obsession, manipulation. I just saw 1986. It's on here. I don't know what movie. Is this a movie? 1986? We'll go ahead and we'll show this. But this will prove that the energy is relevant towards this person here as I speak on what just happened here. Obsession. Manipulating. Playing with people's lives. Getting involved in shit they have no business doing in order to try to gain. This person being very sad from within. Hurting from within. Not realizing that who it is that they're hurting is actually going to help them to believe in God. Because this is all God's work. The peppered popcorn, as I was saying, the popcorn energy that has been coming through for this Empress here. Sitting pretty, enjoying popcorn and watching the show of others trying to manipulate and play with lives and build up back karmas and do things for themselves that's only going to keep them back so that they can continue to go through these experiences without being involved here, but go through these experiences that they've been doing here so that they'll stop it and do better for themselves. Because again, they're only harming themselves. So the perpetration energy, I am picking up the one here being related to the Aries energy, and this being a card of Aries for this Emperor here. By getting involved with the elements. There's the abusive wand. The wanting to gain of money. It being right at the throat. The sword. This is a reverse sword here, so I do get that being about lies. And then the Ace of Cups being at the bottom, trying to suppress love. And this all being in the center here, right in the midst of the galaxy. The Milky, I get the Milky Way here. And so that being also too someone's purported, distorted, like I'm coming up with all kinds of words I don't even use, distorted perspectives and views on how you gain money. That's not how you get money. So I also get this being weakness and having to manipulate oneself, manipulating others, violating others, and doing wrong. When all the while they could make a choice. And this also being the Lovers. And that representation for you and your person being here. But they have a choice to do good. When you do good, you get more good. When you do bad, you get more bad. And it only applies for who it comes from. Those it is projected upon and inflicted on may go through a time, but that being for transformation, and also too about these people, you and your person making a choice to either stay down or rise up. And this was the choice to rise up. The inspiration being right here at the bottom of the deck. I cannot. Thank you, Spirit. And I keep speaking on this and then getting away from it, but the pepper is going to be protection. Pepper is, it's an herb, but it's also utilized for protection. So peppered popcorn is going to be a treat. I feel that may have been manifested and created by the Empress. And that most of her ideas, I get a lot of that being a part of the Seven of Swords and that being taken or stolen or attempted to be, nothing can really be stolen. So anything that was utilized connected to the Empress, it's going to be the karma that's already, it's right here. The karma that's been built by whoever has made those offenses. Boom. So this will be the sun energy that I picked up here, the illumination, the Leo connect, the double sun energy, because I do see that kind of here with the sun being here, and then the planetary energies of that circle energy, that also being here too. But this creates an 8. I see an 8 here. And this being an upright 8. So I get this also being of integrity versus this green with envy 8 created by this very jealous magician here. The star point in the earrings belonging to the Empress being right here. And this being a planet of, like, I don't even know. This person may be on their own planet. Because this isn't Mercury. And I question whether or not I should continue to use this deck, because I don't think I will ever get anything different for this Magician card. I get this being someone who's completely out of it, who's jealous, who's envious, who is soulless and maybe lifeless, and feels like they have to do things towards others in order to try to gain, but you're not really gaining, and you can't really enjoy something if you had to hurt people to get something. That's not really true enjoyment. So that just being too bad. This person has it all sideways here. That's what I get here. But this being upright energy, this is strong Saturn energy also here too. Card of 19 comes together to create a 10 of endings, breaking down to a 1 of a new beginning and a true Aries energy, with the Emperor being present here and not the 1 energy here. This is universal law. And everything that I said about the sun when I was speaking on the 6 of Wands. 5155 I just also seen, so that could be significant too. And then the 19 here, this is a unique energy that builds up 10. So I also get this being a part of the destined energy and fate. The stars aligned. What's meant for you is meant for you and can't be taken. Judgment. Awakening, seeing the light of day behind judgment. The High Priestess. And this High Priestess energy, lately I've gotten, someone who's backstabbed. But also being in connect with their counterpart, as I see the moon here. The letter C could be significant. Taurus energy with the 2 symbol, even Gemini energy will be relevant as well. And then the pillars. This being the veil, what's behind the veil here too. And then this also looks like the Lover's card that's in this deck here. But the way that they are together, you and your person, with that moon energy, I do get masculine being connected to the moon. It feels like there was some kind, it's kind of like what I have here, but I'm also seeing, the Empress High Priestess energy, Divine Feminine, speaking like it's inevitable. No matter what has happened, where this High Priestess may have been stabbed in the back, Empress stabbed in the back, they hold on to that Torah. It's a part of who it is that you are, what it is that you represent, what it is that you're here for this lifetime if you're the Divine Feminine. And that message being spoken, it being seen, and it being recognized. Awakenings to the truth. Calls to action for what's right, what's true, what's balanced, and what's fair. And then possibly being judged also here too is what I get with the Judgment card being present. But this is a card of karma. And it's 2 10s here together. So those 2 10s create a 1 and a 1. This is going to be connect between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine also here too. The horn sounding on those who have been asleep. to this manipulative energy. This is perpetration here too. This is the truth of this person here I'm getting, where this is going to be the false representation of someone who manipulated truth. Their face don't want to be seen. They don't want to be seen. And here's the Lovers. I don't even want to speak anymore on this. I just feel it's more evidence upon evidence upon evidence, and that's why the Sun card is here. Scorpio energy, wanting to control. An Emperor. Here's the World card. That's the Empress. Gosh dang. Let's get your final card. Shit. This song is a shit tune. We'll go out to this here. It's one of my favorite songs. It's by Mary J. Blige. Taurus rising. Someone didn't like that message, and it's going to be this energy, so I'm going to leave those here. When she just said, I have the man that I want, someone did not want you to be with who it is that you're supposed to be with. Divine Feminines. And it'll be the same. Notice this card fell. This person is obsessed. Let me get one more card. What is this card? Balsamic. Yeah, not. One card for Taurus rising, please. And what's left of this deck? Jeez. Just not getting that energy here. Taurus rising. I'm seeing distinct facial features for some reason. That could be significant. Bone structure, just being completely beautiful. Both you and your person. Because as I'm saying this, I'm looking right at the Divine Masculine face in the Emperor card. They say she a Pisces. So here's that 6 and 6 energy. It landed right on this energy of that 12th house energy I got for you and your person. And this being about the twin flame energy, the above and beyond energy, it also landed on this card here too. These three cards here create the 18 of the Moon card, and I've gotten that as being significant. It is Pisces energy, but there's a particular Moon card. And it's in this deck where there's two fish in the Moon. The two fish are going to be you and your person. And then I see the 2 from Taurus energy here for you, being a Taurus. It being right here as a part of the Pisces energy. And that just speaking to you and your person and your connection. Because the High Priestess counterpart energy will also be the Hierophant. And that's also a card of Taurus as well. But I do see the letter H in the symbol that could be significant. I do get that being related to ancient Egypt and pyramid days. Old pyramid days, because the pyramids are still a thing here. But ancient Egypt is what I'm getting in past life connect. And a soulmate connection being associated with this. But beyond imagination, I'm getting Saturn and Pisces being important also too. And that being about design order. Discipline, having that, and then being rewarded with greatness, but then also being connected to the Almighty Himself. This will be the twin flame energy also too. And then with the 2-2 and the 2, the 1 and the 1, the 1 and the 1, I'm also getting 11-11. I did mention 4 wands, so that also being significant as well. So for the Pisces card, we have, what'd you say? Flighty as fuck. And then I have color for Pisces will be blue. Having a lot of love. I put hearts on everything. And then for Pisces, I just put Jesus, period. You're welcome. Card of 12. We have a 10 here and then the 2 here. Take what resonates for that. It's the overall 12th house energy that I got for you, but I feel that 10, like I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune, and then the 2 representing the High Priestess. But then I'm also getting that 10 breaking down to the 1, and then the Emperor wanting to come through. That being a 3, that connects to the Empress. It's all about the signs and how it is that you are destined and aligned, and there's no getting around the truth. But you also mastering all zodiac signs with this Pisces energy coming through for you and your connect here to speak to the blessings and the reward and what's meant for you as your rightful abundance here on this earth in this lifetime right now. And we'll just go ahead and look, that world card just wants to make its way through here. So this was your reading. Peppered popcorn. Divine Masculine may like popcorn. They may love the recipes and the ingredients, like everything that the Empress puts together and creates. The Emperor loves it. That's also what I'm getting here too. They may even want to try this and have some. And I feel that if this tries to be duplicated, it cannot be duplicated because it's not coming from the actual energy of the Empress physically from themselves. No contest energy. It could be the same recipe, but it ain't got the same flavor. That's also what I get too. And I believe that was a reading that I did also as well. But that's going to apply. And it's completely protected. I also get that too, especially with the World card wanting to come through. So, get to creating is also what I'm hearing. Love is coming together, something coming into fruition. This is super magical, super powerful, super special, super awesome. 121 I also just seen here too, so take what resonates for that. Taurus risings, fellow Taurus risings, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.